Hey everyone, so how do you separate yourself amongst all the clutter in the cannabis space when it comes to branding? I got an idea. Build an 850-pound brownie, which MariMed did last year. How have they benefited from that since then? Find out now in our latest podcast. Hey everyone, welcome to the Dales Report as we continue our week in Miami Beach at Benzinga. And our next guest here joining with us is the CEO of MariMed, Bob Fireman. Back to the podcast. Bob?
Dale, thank you for having me in this unusual setting. Driving up Collins Avenue, leaving
what do you think?
The home of Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Heading up to Yuppieville.
Yeah, heading up to Yuppieville for sure.
All right.
How you doing? You enjoying your time?
Enjoying it. It's good that the industry is back to live events.
I know, isn't it?
I hope it's not a big spreader event.
Yeah, I hear you.
But
I hear you. You doing good health-wise?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Had some issues lately, but I'm here and participating. We just did a live fireside chat with Tim Seymour
How was that?
CNBC. People said we very informative, very up to date, talking about all the good things that MariMed is doing, our success with our doubling our earnings every year, our expanding, our continuing our strategic plan to roll up the businesses we built. We just got approval in the state of Maryland.
It's great.
To get approval to transfer Kind Therapeutics, our vertical business there, into the public company. That revenue will help, just like rolling up Illinois and Massachusetts has helped.
How big of a lucrative opportunity is that?
Well, it's probably a $25 million business today.
Wow.
We own a 180,000-foot facility in Hagerstown. We only developed 100. Now that we will own it completely, we'll finish 80,000 feet of additional cultivation production, which will increase our capacity into the robust Maryland medical cannabis business. Maryland just approved referendum for adult use in November.
Important to know.
And when that opens up, it will open up all new opportunity for all the participants in the medical program, and hopefully be inclusive of some new social equity people and people that have been impaired by cannabis, so that we can help bring more inclusion into the industry and get people more involved that have not had the success. We can't just look like big public companies. We need to give something back.
Exactly.
We need to get more
Do you
education.
Do you think companies in this space are doing enough of that?
A lot of people talk about it,
but don't do it.
Well, it's hard because some of these new states are allowing legislation that provides for equity, whether it's Connecticut or New York or even New Jersey. The problem is that there's no capital for these people. They don't have any knowledge of the industry. So just giving them ownership without providing more training, funding, leads them to need the help of us and others. We're the good guys helping them.
Of course.
But other people could take advantage of them. And us trying to help them, we have to make sure that we don't look like we're taking advantage.
Right.
But it's
so how do you do that delicately? Because I know it's near and dear to your heart, and I know it means a lot to you. So how do you do that?
Well, it varies on who it is and what their goals are. But if we find some people that want to be in the industry, that want to work as opposed to just put their name on something and make some money, then we bring them into our organization. We train them for whatever aspect or role they're going to do, whether it's growing, cultivation, production, products, marketing, and we will make sure that they're successful.
What would you say if somebody were to ask you, how How would you best describe your business internally, just as far as the team that you've associated with, major objectives that you want to achieve, and a lot of the values that you possess as a company? Because that question, I think, sometimes does not get asked a lot within this industry.
Well, I like the question.
Okay.
Because when you look at MariMed as comparing to what's the differentiators to other MSOs,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the biggest one is that we're not a company that went to Canada, raised a ton of money,
Yeah.
and started to buy different cannabis businesses in different states, trying to assimilate them as to cultures and systems. I think we're a company that's completely organically developed. As an advisor, we help people win these licenses. We develop the facilities.
Mm-hmm.
There are SOPs. We train the workforce. And as we roll these up, it's seamless to us and not expensive. So we're organically put together in the businesses we have. We have a team that's been together over 10 years. These are our people.
It's a long time in this industry, right?
So we create a culture of inclusion and camaraderie.
Yeah.
I think when you visit Boston one of these times,
I know. I need
people
to.
walk into these facilities.
I'm vaccinated now, baby, so we can
All
come.
Well, the Red Sox are up in Toronto tonight, and they're not vaccinated, so
Yeah.
they might beat us.
Yeah.
People are happy coming to work.
Yeah,
They're
that's great.
They're part of it. You need to adopt the subculture of these.
Yeah.
I call them cannabis savants, but you need to create an inclusive atmosphere where they're happy to come to work and they believe in the quality of the products that we make and all the people that are getting benefit from us. It's that sort of culture that's in our flower,
Mm-hmm.
our Nature's Heritage brand of top flower and concentrates, and in our brands like Betty's Eddies. I mean, word of mouth has made these top brands in every market that we have. I mean, we're now adding to our bench strength by bringing in, people that have worked for Boston Beverage or Coca-Cola, people with business acumen to expand our marketing to be a better breath, because we want to take and get our brands into more states across the United States and ultimately into Canada.
Betty's Eddies. It's done very, very well. You want to talk a little bit more about that, about how being pretty much a number one seller in the states that you're in?
Well,
Why? Why is that? What do people say that love about that brand so much? Because you guys have done, and for those that don't know, it's important obviously to share that the brand is Betty's Eddies, and it has definitely done very well in the states that you're in and is like a number one seller in the states that you operate in.
it was developed by our COO and Chief Revenue Officer.
Mm-hmm.
It's all natural.
Mm-hmm.
They worked on formulations. It's quick acting. It's great tasting.
Yeah.
And it's the secret ingredients of its proprietary nature make people think it's the best product that there is in the field. It's outselling Warner or Incredible, some of the top gummy brands, and it's really continued. That sort of quality that's put into the product by the people that care is now in our new Bubby's Baked old fashioned cookies and brownies. We had
the big brownie, the big news story. What was that on again? A couple, that's probably 7-8 months ago.
On National Brownie Day. Our formula is built. They made 850-pound brownies that had 20,000 milligrams of THC.
Did you have a bite?
Viral. I can't tell you that on the news.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's a medical product. However, it went viral. We got 5 billion hits.
5 billion.
We got all the way on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live that week.
So when you
and
talk
USA Today.
When you talk about all those hits, has that translated into a positive for your company? If so, can you give an example?
Well, I just left my new head of digital marketing.
Okay.
People are now more aware. I mean, 2 years ago at Benzinger, Javier Haas, their analyst, said we were the best kept secret in the cannabis industry as an unknown. Part of that was people didn't know if we were advisors and that we didn't convert to a full vertically integrated multi-state operator, seed to sale. I think now with 4 or 5 analysts picking up coverage, with us getting our digital media, we're hoping that the marketplace now understands that we're a real viable cannabis public company with a tremendously undervalued stock price.
I will say some of the stuff that we've been done with you, you have a strong shareholder base that are very, very loyal and very interested in your company specifically. It's performed very well. What do you want to share with them about your experience here in Miami and the big takeaway that you've experienced so far in the conference? Because you said best kept secret 2 years ago. So what's a lot of the conversation you're hearing 2 years later?
Well, we're better known. People have seen that we doubled our revenue and earnings in 2020. We did the same thing in 21. We've now given guidance, and we're expanding our operations with more dispensaries and more assets in Massachusetts, Illinois, and Maryland. We're going to blow by and make our numbers this year, and if things happen, we'll grow exponentially.
It's great.
22, I think, is a foundation year because we won't realize the revenue till the end of the year, and 23 is going to even be better.
Yeah.
We're financially disciplined. We have the highest margins. We have top-selling brands and products, and we have, I think, the best operationally managed company in the industry.
It's good.
We keep telling people all the good things. Hopefully they'll be investing in our stock.
It's great.
I think coming out of Miami, I think it's nice to see all the old people here.
Isn't it?
I think we need, as an industry, to find out how to bring more different capital and institutional players into the industry. We had hoped Senator Schumer might have helped us with safe banking, but it'd be nice at the next show if we weren't seeing some of the same old great faces, but a bunch of new additional capital.
Do you think that happens? You'll see that in a year?
I do.
Everybody's saying that. That's the big takeaway I'm getting from multiple people like yourselves that have been interviewing. They all feel optimistic that we will see new faces and some legislative movement finally in this space is what I'm hearing.
It's both ends of the aisle support it. Everybody sees the statistics. The millennial vote is important to both Republicans and Democrats. And these politicians have to deliver. Just like MariMed said what we were going to do, we grind it out every day. We delivered on our numbers, and we continue to do that. And hopefully people will catch on that we're a company they should be invested in.
It's great. So just a quick reminder, where do they find you online? And as well, which market or exchange, you trade on?
I think it's info@marimedinc.com.
Okay.
And I think our symbol's MRMD, Mr. Med, and we're on the OTCQX, and we're just dual listing. Hopefully the Ontario board will approve us for dual listing on the CSE in the near future.
It's great. Always a pleasure talking to you.
Always a pleasure being on your show.
You as well. Thanks, Bob.
All right.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up. We also value your feedback, so leave a comment below. And if you like what we do, then share this video on your socials. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and tap on that bell to receive notifications for all future videos that we post. Thanks for watching.